Welcome to Warriors TV in association with Aquaseal. Tonight the Warriors take on the Blackburn Hawks, following on from their disappointing result against the Sharks last weekend, where their title aspirations have all but ended. Any thoughts though of easing off can be gone out the window, because we've really got to use these remaining games of the season to prepare for the playoffs. Our starts tonight against a Hawks side which has been ravaged by injuries and suspensions this season, and I'm sure tonight will be an interesting fixture between these two sides. Please do sit back, relax and enjoy the contest. Who is sitting deep there momentarily, but he's got a
nice hands.
Yeah, lovely hands. He deeks one way and the next and carried it into his own. We'll get it back this time with Finlayson. Looks up, fires, right over the top. It was a rising shot, but I tell you what, he had it on target. Just the cup to go into a corner. Finlayson is tussling with it. I guess comes out with it as well. Sets up nicely for Queen, and he just escapes his stick at the end though. Back to Ward, who fires. This will be glove save by the Hawks, and we'll get a face off in the Hawks zone.
Smart a little.
Yeah, just a tad, yeah.
Oh.
Rebound comes clear, and it'll be gathered by the Hawks, who will look to try and counter now. He'll be chased by Chalmers, but Wainwright gets there first again. And then Watson trying to capitalise on any loose pucks. Parsons cutting enough a right wing, fires, rebounds, comes back through, and it's gone in, and the Hawks have got the lead. Bowater made the initial save, he just couldn't hold on to the rebound, and it's the Hawks who get the early breakthrough here.
Yes,
Start again, it was Valuziak who got that one.
Against a run of play really, but they stuck it away. The shot was on goal, Bowater spilled it into a dubious area, high slot, and it was an easy finish in the end by the Hawks follow-up. But yep, 1-0 game, and slightly against a run of play, but that made the Warriors snap out of it and give a more competitive game here, so good goal.
Petr Valuziak is the guy who opened the scoring. Easy check import for the Hawks, and then they almost go through there with Parsons. It was a good kick save there by Bowater, but the rebound was out of harm's way. But again, the Hawks could have doubled their lead. And then Chalmers cutting in. So just looking actually, maybe Greetans is playing as a D tonight as well, alongside Matthew McDonald. It looks like. And the shots come in from Callum Watson. Dr. Watson is in the house.
Yeah, Callum Watson, some good work down deep by Watson. He likes coming out from behind that net in that position and having an attempt. He was on the forehand this time, and he managed to get it under the arm of the Hawks goalkeeper. And yep, Watson's dangerous coming out from the corner and shooting on goal. And he got his just reward there. They won each.
Plays it out wide left in front of a Hawks bench, gathered by Finlayson, who feeds Queenan and fires. He tried to chip it over the goalie there, and it just cleared the crossbar as well, but that would have been a cheeky finish if that had gone in. Ross wins it back to Griggles again, who sends it in. Ord gets a piece of it, just tried to divert it towards goal. Comes out to Adam Wood on the left wing. To Harley with a one-timer. Rebound, and Jamie Ord with a follow-up, but then again it's cleared by the Hawks. And it ends up tangling up with him, and they both hit the deck.
Yeah, it was a decent hit by Finlayson.
It was, as the Warriors get the shot away with Greetans, who...
Oh, it's underneath the goalkeeper here, is it?
He's covered it up. I
don't think he knows where it is.
I think it's just under the pad.
Oh, yeah.
Close though.
It was. Greetans looking for just a tap in at the back post there, and there was nobody there in the end, but causing some trouble. The goalkeeper covers up.
Shots charged down. Just went past the outstretched glove of McDonald. He will have to chase back. And Greetans, he tried to get the challenge in on Valuziak, but it was a lovely drag back by the check, and he was able to unleash that finish and curled it into the top right-hand corner, and the Hawks restore their lead.
Yeah, good composure there, nice and patient on the puck. He knew everyone would be bursting back on the back check, and he's just took a really tight turn, stopped, and everyone sort of went past him. He's come back into the high slot and picked his spot really nicely. And yep, that was a well-deserved goal, and something out of nothing really, but improvisation was great and thoroughly deserved.
And then the Hawks got it clear, collected at centre red by Harley, who switches to play out wide right to Sean Kippen. Kippen having the check back and slips it to Finlayson. Across to Harley, almost an empty net, and he fires and scores.
Shaved by slap with the rusty razor, some great vision there by Finlayson. Up to the high on the slot on the left side, and Harley's had all day to pick out the top corner there on the block side. It's a great finish, and 2-2 game, but don't give Harry Hawley that much space because he will punish you.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that on the right-hand side of the goal, it was gaping, wasn't it? Opening period been a joy to watch, and I hope if you were listening in back home, you are enjoying it so far.
I have to say, well, Blackburn haven't had the most opportunities, but they have took them, and there's been, especially the second goal, with some great improvisation, used everyone's momentum against them, a little bit Steven Seagal, sort of Aikido or whatever, use the momentum. As they burst into the corner, he just cut back.
There's going to be another penalty on the Hawks, and it's going to be on Kate King, and I think that's misconduct. 2 misconducts.
Referee's checking his pockets there. Oh no, he's not. He's giving out misconducts like sweeties tonight.
2 minutes shown on the clock, which Lee Pollitt will serve. I'm not 100% sure who it was, who I said now, who went off for the first goal.
That's
Kate King. It was Kate King.
That's upsetting for the Hawks because that's all they needed. To be fair, that's the last thing they wanted.
Wood scores, and just like that, the Warriors have their first lead of the game. I've seen that fish before.
Yeah, plenty of space there for Wood. He took his time. I think it was slightly screened by the last defenseman, the Hawks goalkeeper, but he's picked his spot in the bottom corner.
Yeah.
And it's a bad end of the first period of what's been a good period by the Hawks. 3-2. Well, we've had some great imports over the years. Scotty Morrison obviously was great. Claude Dumas, even Ruggellini, Hilton Ruggles, he's played his part.
Yeah, puck's loose just in front of Bowater, and as we're back underway, he's thrown his, I don't know if he's thrown his stick, but his stick's gone flying. And he's scrambling to get back, he's brought him down. He's going to be a penalty, I think, on the
Jamie Ord, I think.
I think it was, possibly.
Yeah, it was a chip.
Hawks will dump it in, it'll come back off for Lukovic, or Ludovic, I should say. Similar sounding names, I'm not entirely sure still how you pronounce his surname. And that was one time that it's drilled low, and I think it was that very man who just scored. So the Hawks tie it up then, and they get a power play goal just like the Warriors did. Yeah,
first opportunity really, but it was some good vision from behind the goal, and set them up just coming in to the crease right on Bowater's doorstep, to be fair.
Yeah.
Fired at home, it might have went between the legs, I'm not quite sure, but a great finish and just what the Hawks needed, 3s each.
As the Hawks look to counter, gets a shot away and he just flicked wide of the goal low, and Dean Bowater's outstretched pad. It's gathered by Callum Queenan now. Sorry, Jamie Ord even, who will race up on the left wing.
Nice.
Lovely hit actually on Jamie Ord.
Yeah, he stepped up well, that's a great hit.
Queenan gets it back for Fraser. And then it's scored by Jamie Ord, is it, who put it in?
Yep, has the last laugh, Jamie Ord there.
Get in the fast lane, Grandma. His bingo game is ready to roll.
Yep, he'll be happy with that. The Hawks defenseman closed the door really well. Obviously, he came off a little bit second best, but a great hit that. I love to say that. And Jamie Ord's just followed in with the play to the net and picked up the pieces, but a good finish, and he'll be happy with that.
Yeah, you're right, Dan. Yeah, it was good to see it straight off that big hit. How you say it, I could well be wrong, so apologies if it is. As one time it comes in, rebound, follow-up shot by the Warriors from Callum Watson. If he collects his own rebound, it was smart stop by Rogers. Ross forward to Fraser off the boards. It's just.
Yeah, Ross learning the hard way to keep his head up there.
Yeah, absolutely, he did. Yeah, but. A good hit actually.
It was fair.
Yeah, Dickinson getting tangled up with Fraser, comes out wide to Watson, carries it in with Ruddick with him.
That's it.
Yeah, again there's some very physical hits coming in now as Ross, that was a lovely sort of one-timer sweep in motion.
Rung the bell, I think he hit the bar.
He sort of dragged it from behind him, out-muscled his man who got a stick on it, and it just flicked towards goal. With some ferocity. Yeah, it was a hidden hope, but he certainly got a hold of it and caught the keeper off guard. I think it struck either the post or the bar, came straight back out with a good effort. Chalmers trying to get it clear. He just loses possession as the Hawks get it back, but he's like a man-possessed there as he's trying to win it back. From distance, that's turned aside, and rebound, and the Warriors back at home for goal number 5. Get that dog off my lawn. Yes, Harley from the shot from the point. He's got a good snapshot. He puts it fairly low, and the rebound comes out. Chalmers coolly puts it in the bottom corner. Yep, bit of a crowd in front of Rogers there. Not much you could do. And,
good finish. But I tell you what, it's a great open game this tonight. I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
Dickinson back to Lutkovic, who fires from distance. Back from behind the net, and then Kippen will gather.
Good save by Bowater there, point blank range. Good pad save.
It was, yeah. It's in behind the Chalmers. Whistle's gone though.
Yeah, he was in and had to come back for the puck. It was just offside that.
Yeah.
Good call, but Chalmers was bearing down on the keeper. He was
primed and ready to shoot.
He was.
Yeah. Lisa Calvert gets us back underway. Wainwright sends it across to his defensive partner, slipped forward, tipped in by the Hawks. Woods desperately trying to get back, and the Hawks have scored. It was almost a 3-on-1 rush there, and if one of them was going to put it in, it was a perfect pass through the crease across the face of goal, and it was stabbed home at the back post, and it's now a 5-4 game.
Yeah, pounced on the loose puck really well there. It's your man number 20, who you can't say his name. Great vision there, puts it on a plate on the back post, and a 2-on-0, well executed. Great finish, and once again Hawks take the opportunity. It's a fast game, and he's making the most of his opportunities.
Certainly is, yeah. Greetans is calling for it, tapping the ice with his stick for Chalmers in the low slot. Warriors score with Callum Watson. It's been given.
Yeah, it was. That was on the underside of the net. Come out the back off the frame of the goal, but it was a great reverse pass. Excellent finish up high. Nice improvisation. I think it was Chalmers to Watson, was it?
Yeah, Dr. Watson gets his second of the game.
Yep, good pass by Chalmers there. Nice reverse backhand pass. Knew where his teammate was and put it straight upstairs. No stopping that by the goaltender.
Back underway, and it's going to be Wainwright who winds one up. Follow-up shot from the acute angle by the Hawks, and then a attempted spinorama by Dickinson, again trying to catch Dean Bowater on the near side, but couldn't do so. Yeah, it was a lovely pass there by
Dickinson, was it again?
I think it might have been, yeah.
Yeah, Dickinson.
It was, yeah, who just fed it through to the head of his man. It just went between the post and the stick.
It was unlucky because he was if his teammate was on the same page as him there, they would have to go back.
Yeah, Kippen as well, trying to get in. Rebound, it's gone off the underside of the bar, it's gone in. She wants to sell my monkey. Slap me silly, Skippy.
Yeah, Skippy pouncing on the pieces there. I mean, hit the ball first. Not much Rogers could do there. Got well rogered in the goal mouth. And yep, Warriors finished up. Skippy jumping on the score sheet there. He'd be happy about that. 7-4 game.
Yeah, he was frustrated before because he was in on goal and the chance just seemed to go, but when the puck came back to him, he was in the right place at the right time, and so it just seemed to cannon in off the underside of the bar and come back out again. It was quite a large patch of uncut ice right in the high slot on well, if I was the Blackburn Hawks, I would be fuming.
Yeah, right in the high slot with the money part of the ice where you want the puck to sit down, and there's some bacon streaks in there. Yeah, we're going anyways.
And they've scored! The Hawks cut the lead back to 7-5 then, and 19 seconds in, cutting in off the left side where it's much more slick, where there is actually a nice cut, and he rifled it low into the bottom corner.
Yeah, but your man number 20 again, Adam, what's he called? Great shot.
Ludovic Coving it is.
Pick his spot great, straight in the bottom corner. Beat Bowater on the catch side, and a very quick start, and just what the Hawks needed at the beginning of this third period.
Off Chalmers, but we have seen footage of it, and it's definitely Sean Kippen's goal.
I mean, if we could see it from all the way up here.
Well, that's right, yeah.
Ross came in for a hit there. A trip.
Yeah, he's given trip in there, yeah.
That's the worst call I've seen. I mean, I'll have to watch the highlights again, but Miller, he connected with his arm, I think, from what I've seen. He lined him up, the guy got out of the way, and he connected with his arm. I didn't see a trip.
And it's still with Callum Watson, sends it behind the net. Sean Kippen will gather. This is a big, 90 seconds left now of the 2-minute penalty, but a big couple of minutes.
Oh, there's another slash
on the Warriors,
on Watson, I think.
I was going to say an even bigger, I was going to say to finish that sentence was a big couple of minutes if the Hawks can convert on the power play, get themselves back to a 1-goal game, but a 5-on-3, that's very much the case now.
Yeah, the Hawks have got it all to play for in this power play here, because one more goal and they get straight back in it.
Retan's tried his deep move once again, but was poked clear by the Hawks. They'll carry it back in. Valuziak slips it back. Massive hit between Valuziak, and they've scored. The Hawks have scored with Parsons. There's a huge collision between Valuziak and Gritans. It was a massive hit on Belusiak.
Took one for the team right there. He's got a smile on his face, but a great hit by Greenlands. I tell you what, that's what I want to see more of. But great finish around the outside. I think everybody was in the process of watching that hit.
Well, everyone stopped. It slipped its way. The puck slipped through, and the Hawks put it in the back of a net. I think it was Parsons who got the finishing touch, and Belusiak is doubled over as he goes back. But he's going to stay on the ice, or is he? As the Hawks have still got 44 seconds left on the other penalty, so agonisingly close that the Warriors had almost killed that first one off.
And stuff, yeah, the Hawks are on the ascent here. Oh!
Attempted wrap around, but he was cleaned out on the way through. He's breaking free now nicely for Callum Watson, gets the puck under control. He's in on goal, fires and scores! Dr. Watson gets his hat-trick.
Oh, here we go.
And there's going to be some after. Watson wants to go. The stick's up. It's like Dr. Hook McCracken from Slapshot here. I don't know what was wrong there, but they didn't like some of the Callum Watson did, and Watson wants to go.
He's got his hat-trick now. He wants his scrap.
And now he dropped his gloves, and the Blackburn player was waving his stick at him. He didn't want to fight, but was it Belusiak, in fact, who was goading Callum Watson there? But that's I'm not sure what ignited that, but
it was he followed him after the goal, and he was giving it a big one. And Callum Watson says, "You don't give it the big one with me. Get over here."
But it's Belusiak. There's no way an import's going to fight, though, is there? But he's going over there. He's still goading Watson. Well, I mean, that's clever ploy by him, really, because he's just oh no, he has got a penalty himself. I was going to say, has he got his team back on the power play? But
there's still time. Anyway, it's back on the way.
Yeah, well, we had the gap fill a little bit there, but it means it's the additional 2 minutes is on the Warriors, and it's Jamie Ord, I think we said, went in there to serve it for Watto. And it means the Hawks are back on the power play then, or are they? No. And Callum Queenan's been boarded here, and it's Wainwright who lined him up. I mean, I don't know how much he meant of that. I think he just lined him up and was committed to it, but Queenan's gone.
I don't think he was. Game's heating up. This is Saturday night hockey at the Wigwam.
It's escalated very quickly, hasn't it? It's been a very clean game up until now, actually.
Away, like their home games on a Sunday.
Yeah.
It used to be the same when we used to play in the old rink.
That's right, yeah. 7 o'clock face-off normally. I believe it's a 5:30 one tomorrow. We did bring it forward a little bit early for us, and they're in here. Clancy, can he finish? He will! And we're back to a one-goal game, and the Hawks are back within touching distance of the Warriors, and they were technically short-handed at that point by about, I think it's just a second left on the faltering scoreboard there, but it's now Warriors 8, Hawks 7, and this game is really living up to how we've been running it. It's refusing to go away.
Hi, great finish, excellent long pass, great vision, and he's picked it up just on the blue, 1-0 against Bowater. He stuck it down low and took the shot early, I think, but caught Bowater out, and it's 7-8 game.
We've got Ludovic and Dickinson on this line with him. Glove save, just left the loose. It was
some nice skill by Skippy there. Just nutmeg the guy, and just didn't get enough mustard on the shot. But
Warriors can't clear the zone though. He slipped into a slot and they've scored. They're fired even by Pollitt. I was a little bit quick off the mark there. Pollitt just firing over.
That was a great opportunity as well. He just didn't hit the target. Put it wide.
Kippin looking up, carrying it in off the left wing. It's going to be deflected away. One timer by Chalmers. Rebound. And then blasted again by Chalmers, but he was behind the goal line at that point. He was never going to score from there unless he was trying to bank it in off
he was trying to bank it in.
Gathered once again. I'm surprised he's not been on the score sheet today, but of course he's playing in a defensive role this season as Ludovic comes in on goal, fires and scores, and the Hawks have tied it up.
There's your man again, number 20. Great finish. I tell you what, you don't want to give him too much time on the puck because he's been the thorn in the Warriors' side all night. Another great finish.
Ludovic has scored again, and I don't know how many. 4 he scored now, maybe?
I don't know, but he's some boy and he's played an excellent part in this game, and he's tied it up. And I tell you what, there's nothing less than he deserves. He's been the most dangerous person on the Hawks side tonight.
Yes, some of us are going to get a Nottingham in the morning. Grigor sends it across. Gathered nicely by Chalmers. Push it past to Kippin on the left wing. Heads up play with Watson. He scored. Oh, he saved it!
It's a save.
It looks a certain goal, but he charged across the face of goal like Superman there. Rogers are turning aside. Now Parsons, whose shot's deflected away by Hare. Come back. 5:20 to go. all tied at 8. Collected at centre red, carried it through to Wood, who shot just got blocked. Good defending by the Hawks. It's come through, and Volusiak's going to get a break on here. He's one-on-one. Harry Hartley's trying to catch him. Volusiak's in, shoots, and Bowater stops it. And it almost trickled in, and his limbs went flying everywhere. The pads came out, but he just held on to it. But what a good save by Dean Bowater. And we will go to 5 minutes overtime period then. 3-on-3 hockey. Chalmers will take the draw for the Warriors. Miller about to drop the puck. Dylan Hare is out there, as is Callum Watson. So we've got some fast skaters out there. Ludovic's out there, and Volusiak for the Hawks, as you'd imagine, the two danger men from a forward perspective. Dickinson is playing on D as Watson comes racing down. Legs. Yeah, he wants that goal number 4, fires over. It was a good connection though. It was just sat up on him, but it was a lovely shot away as the Hawks got a 2-on-1 break. Volusiak out wide, Deeks comes back inside, shoots, scrambling Bowater just gets it away, and Watson into the corner. Watson out wide to Dylan Hare, who'll hang on and check back as the Hawks will forecheck and try and put the youngsters under pressure, but Dylan Hare gets it forward to Chalmers. Comes back to Hare, who'll carry it out. He's got Watson if he looks up wide, or is it Watson? No, I think they've made a change of that.
Ross.
Yes, Carl Ross and Queen and Ross is giving it away, and they're in on goal here with Dickinson. Can he finish? No, good save by Bowater. Dickinson though couldn't stop his momentum. He's collided into Bowater, who's writhing in agony, and I think the Hawks are going to get a penalty here for that.
I think Bowater certainly took out the momentum in his drive there, but great drive, great save actually, but he's certainly took it heavy.
Yeah, that break though came away from that poor giveaway by Carl Ross. So we're in on goal, Dickinson there.
Yeah, Ross caught flat-footed on the blue, and was it Dickinson? Yeah,
it was Jared Dickinson. Yeah,
absolutely burst down on goal, 1-0, and I think he's maybe being impeded on the way through, and he's absolutely wiped out Bowater. His willingness to score took him into Bowater.
I think they've called a penalty shot here on the Warriors after all that. I missed all that in amongst all what was going on, but it's going to be the penalty shootout is going to start early then. It's going to be a shootout. It's going to be a penalty shot to the Hawks. Shame on Bowater because he'd made that initial stop, and it's a good stop as well before he got flattered. Dickinson though gathers the puck at centre ice, carries it in. Bowater's out of his crease and he scores, and Dickinson has won the game for the Hawks. So it's settled by a penalty shot, but it didn't go to a shootout. The Hawks have won it, and they've gone absolutely ecstatic on the ice. What a victory this is for the Hawks, and you've got to give them full credit for that, Dan.
Yeah, the speed of the penalty shot there, he attacked it with speed, he meant business, and great finish through the 5-hole. But the Hawks came to play tonight, and they've definitely deserved this smash and grab, to be fair, because they've took their opportunities when they've came, and some great counter there from the Hawks. The Warriors will be wounded to be on the wrong side of that.
Oh, well, yeah, the first non-Scottish side to come to Hillhead this season and win.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what it is. Ice hockey is the winner tonight. What more can I say?